Excuse me, sir. Couldn't help but notice your ears. Are you a pro fighter?
Yes, sir.
Wow, what's your record?
7-2.
So who am I here with today?
Mark Gray.
Mark Gray, 7-2 pro fighter. So I would say you're a pretty successful pro fighter.
I've had my ups and downs. I was 6-0, started off, then I lost one. Then I was able to win one, and then I lost a title fight. But, it's been a ride so far. It's been my 5th year now.
Wow, amazing. How did you get into fighting?
So I grew up wrestling my whole life. I went to Blair Academy and then wrestled for my brother at Cornell. One day I was a project manager graduating and I was working in Philly and I'm watching the UFC and I'm kind of like thinking, obviously I knew Frankie and whatnot. And I was living down the shore and I was like, I felt like I could take him down and use my wrestling. So I was like, I kind of wanted to still have a fire to compete. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. So I got actually Frankie's number from Mario Mason. Then I hit up Frankie, hit up Steve Rivera. He sent me Nick Catone's number, then hit up Ryan Gaffaro and kind of just got into the team and just went full throttle right into it.
Wow, amazing. So big chain of events.
Yes.
So what was it like wrestling at, Cornell University, one of the top wrestling schools in the country, to transition from being a high-level D1 wrestler into MMA? What's that transition like?
I think it's the biggest thing is, focusing on the striking. You already have the work ethic from, grinding practices throughout college. And it's just a matter of trusting, your striking coaches and listening to them and making sure the biggest thing is just your head's going to be off center. Anytime you try to do a takedown, anything like that, I've gotten caught with knees, your head's off center, you using your striking into your takedown. You're going to wrestle, you're not going to get away from that if you've been wrestling your whole life. So use your hands to get to your takedown to look to smash.
So is there anything you think you would have done different in your transition or any advice to other high-level wrestlers who are thinking about maybe making the transition to MMA?
Something that I didn't do that actually Ryan Gaffaro was big on, kind of trying to push me to do, is do a couple kickboxing fights. If you're really about want to get into MMA and stuff, obviously MMA is, kickboxing and wrestling, but limit yourself to just do striking only. So you can't even take anyone down. You really get uncomfortable, but you be comfortable being uncomfortable in that situation when you're standing, relying on your hands, relying on your kicks, being able to block kicks.
That's such a good idea, actually. That makes a lot of sense, to go into putting yourself, eliminating the wrestling from it, to make yourself a striker, at least for a little bit.
You're going to go for the
right,
takedown.
Just to see, that's actually very interesting.
I think that'll be
to hear.
I think that would be something that would have helped me, and it's something I'm still trying to focus on.
So are you still active?
Yeah. So I fought last in July. I'm a head coach at Toms River East. So I still train during the winter, but I kind of try to focus on my athletes. I'm looking to try to get back in around Memorial Day. I got 2 more fights with Cage Fury out of AC. So hopefully Memorial Day or a June card, try to get back in there.
Okay. Well, hope to see you back out there, and I really appreciate for your time, guys. Mark Gray. Thank you.
I appreciate it.